Good morning, fans. This is your girl from Mel's Match Hat, and this is episode 8, week 12 of the Ring of Honor TV review. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday morning. Make sure you have a coffee, make sure you have your breakfast, get your ass into bed, put me on, and just enjoy this. Enjoy. Before we can get into the Ring of Honor, we have to get into a little bit of bee's knees. Sometime tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'm going to be able to release my scheduling for next week's festivities. So look for that. Also, please do me a favor while you're here. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the bell for all notifications, and you'll know when I go live or upload videos. By the way, I went live on Friday at 2 p.m. with episode 291, so go check all that out. So basically, tomorrow will be the day that you're going to get the release. You're going to get a post on YouTube here. You're going to get a little video, and then you're going to get you're going to be in so much of the know. You're going to be like, oh my God, setting my calendar straight. Basically, we are on the road to Double or Nothing. Does this have anything pertain to it? Not quite. So that's why I'm not doing this with the rest of the rundowns. So, your girl is tired. So, I'm going to get right to it. Graduations, confirmations, communions, graduations, Father's Day, birthdays are coming up, and you're going to need to go get them a gift. Why don't you go to the people over at harrys.com. Visit their website for all your shaving and toiletry essentials. If you know somebody who has a beard, or if you have a beard yourself, go check out the people over at Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com and get all your beard essentials right then and there. Also, please do me a favor and go check out the people over at Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com and get your thirst quenchers and to murder your thirst with the great artillery with spring mountain water, unflavored sparkling water, sparkling flavored water, and now iced tea. So go check everything out at liquiddeath.com. Please do me a favor and go check out the people over at Deathwish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. I'm going to need Deathwish Coffee in a minute. So go check everything out there. Last night was Beware of the Fury of HOG Wrestling. If you want to go watch the replays, it's on Fight TV. It was great. Go check it out. And if you subscribe to their subscribe to Fight TV Plus, you get that every single time. It's included in your subscription. So what are you waiting for? See, I only pay $4.99 because I'm grandfathered in from the first subscriptions. So that is that, okay? Oh, and please do me a favor. Go check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Mel's Match Hat. Go also check me out on Snapchat and Facebook. All right, we have Ring of Honor TV. Miranda Elise versus Lady Frost. Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal versus Cole Carter and Zach Clayton. Dalton Castle and Boy One versus the Gates of Agony. Willow Nightingale versus Maddie Morensky. Mercedes Martinez versus Ashley D'Amboise. Cheeseburger and Eli Olsum versus the Spanish Announce Project. Shane Taylor and the Workhorsemen versus Midnight Heat and Sharaf. Iron Savages versus the Wingmen. Fight Without Honor, The Kingdom versus Action Andretti and Darius Martin. Gringo Loco versus Ray Phoenix. New Japan World TV Champion Zack Sabre Jr. versus AR Fox. This is being coming from the Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Match 1. Ray Phoenix versus Gringo Loco. Loco starts with an open hand chop and we're off to the races. Up and over by Loco and a few handsprings as Phoenix missed a rebound hook kick. Triple super kicks by Phoenix to the arm, knee, and the face. Up and over and by Phoenix and an Insigiri Guadalupe jump. Hurricane Rana sends Loco to the outside as Phoenix follows up with a diving plancha from the top rope. Rolling Thunder by Phoenix, but Loco catches him with a one-arm military press. Loco now rips at the mask and catches a diving Phoenix coming off the top and countering into a inverted Olympic slam for a 2. Loco runs in a huge boot and Phoenix hits a springboard spinning back kick before walking the ropes and punting Loco in the face. Frog splash off the top by Phoenix only gets a 2 count. Phoenix runs into a super kick and Loco follows it up with a enziguri of his own. Rebound hook kick by Phoenix and both men are down. Rolling Thunder cutter attempt by Phoenix, but Loco meets him with a diving cutter from the top rope. 2 count Frankensteiner by Phoenix gets a 2 count. Phoenix looks frustrated and starts delivering some huge chops. Double team Hurricane Rana off the top by Phoenix gets a 2 count. Phoenix looks frustrated and starts delivering some hard kicks to the stomach of Loco. Phoenix puts Loco up top and tries to follow him up, but Loco counters with a diving spinning Gringo Destroyer. 1-2, no. Electric chair by Loco, but Phoenix counters with a Poison Rana and connects with a Phoenix Rising, and this one is over. Winner, Phoenix. Katsuri Shibata will be back in 2 weeks to defend the Ring of Honor World TV Championship. Match 2. Maddie Morensky versus Willow Nightingale. Willow uses her power early but runs into a big boot as Morensky attempts to lock in the tarantula over the top rope. Morensky now covers Willow with a ring skirt and delivers some elbows. Willow with a running avalanche in the corner now and a spine buster. Dr. Bomb attempted, but Morensky counters with an X Factor for a 2 count. Morensky misses a running boot and gets pounced. Babe with a power bomb, and this one is over. Willow Nightingale pick up the victory. Match 3. Wingman versus Iron Savages. I never realized how much prettier Peter Avalon looks like Eddie Bravo. Beefy and bulky are the Iron Savages. Now Bronson gets drop-kicked by Nemeth, but Bronson regains control with his strength. Delayed vertical suplex by Bronson gets a 2. Nemeth tags Avalon, who gets caught attempting a crossbody, but Nemeth trips Bronson and gets a 2 count. Nemeth now with a drop kick to the face and some hip thrusts. Double leg by Bronson and both men are down. Boulder gets the tag and runs through everyone before big booting Avalon, causing him to DDT Nemeth. Double Goozle turns into a double flapjack. Middle rope moonsault by Boulder misses, and Avalon comes off the top with a splash and gets a 2. Boulder continually benches Avalon on himself in a funny moment. Diving crossbody by Boulder takes both wingmen out. Electric chair drop to both men, and this one is over. The winners are Iron Savages. Match 4. Zach Clayton and Cole Carter versus Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. Quick draw breaker and a reverse DDT with a leg like maneuver by Daniels and Seidel to Carter. Assistant moonsault by Daniels and a standing twisting moonsault by Seidel. 2 count. Cole Carter cuts Seidel off with a knee and makes the tag by Clayton. 2. Eats a leg lariat. Drop toe hold and a leg drop combo by Daniels and Seidel. Arm wringer and a double stomp by Seidel. Seidel with some quick kicks to the chest before hitting the ropes and getting kneed in the back by Carter, forcing him to walk into Clayton's lariat. Seidel tries to fight out of the corner and heads up top, but gets caught from behind and rocket launched into Clayton power slam. Frog splash by Carter gets a 2 count. Seidel counters a body slam into a tornado DDT and tags Daniels. Forearms by Daniels and a clothesline to the back. Back body drops to everyone and running Bulldog's clothesline combo. Age of Wings by Clayton, but Carter breaks up with a dropkick. Flying Hurricane Rana by Seidel to Carter. Clothesline by Carter to both Seidel and Daniels. Head kick by Seidel to sends Clayton into a Uranagi from Daniels. Best moonsault ever, and this one's over. The winners are Christopher Daniels and Matt Seidel. Match 5, Miranda Elise versus Lady Frost. Elbows by Elise with a foot sweep in the corner. Big broski boot and a butterfly suplex gets a 2. Frost responds with a planned strike and a running boot to boot in the corner. Handspring into the cannibal in the corner gets a 2 count. Cartwheel into an air raid crash before the temperature drop finishes this one. The winner is Lady Frost. Match 6. Elysium and the Cheeseburger versus Angelico and Serpentico. Cheeseburger with some World of Sport Wrestling here and looking for the La Escarla submission, but Angelico breaks it up. Trailer hitch by Angelico, but Cheeseburger gets to the rope. Burger goes up and over both members of SAP and gets a tag to Elysium. Elysium, Lowbridge, Angelico, and plants Serpentico with a wrist clutch power slam. Pop-up neck breaker to Serpentico gets a 2. Tag to Angelico and a super kick by Cheeseburger, and Elysium hits a suicide dive to Serpentico. Luther pump kick Cheeseburger on the outside as Angelico grapevines legs and locks in the ankles. Lock in an ankle lock as Burger taps. Winner, Spanish Announce Project. Match 7. New Japan World TV Champion Zack Sabre Jr. versus AR Fox. Wrist control by ZSJ as Fox cartwheeled out of hits a snapmare on Sabre. Looks mildly impressed. Caveat by Sabre, but Fox escapes and connects with a leg lariat. Fox skins the cat with a pair of boots to Sabre in the corner and a 2 count. ZSJ changes, but Fox lands a sling blade that sends Sabre to the floor. Fox follows with a dive over the top rope before Sabre back in the ring and coming off the top rope with a missile drop kick. 2 count as Sabre counters a suplex with an arm wringer and now focuses the attack on the arm and the shoulder. Sabre with some boots to Fox in the corner and another arm wringer. Stops to the figures and hand of Fox. Hip toss now by Fox, but Sabre uses butterfly guard sweep to lock in a straight arm bar that forces Fox to get to the ropes. Diving crossbody by Fox and a huge brute to the face. Swinging suplex by Fox gets a long 2 count. Fox looks for a fireman's carry, but Sabre locks in a Kimura. Fox with a Pele kick to the arm and a double stomp to the hand now. Sabre now stopping on elbow before delivering a PK stack pin by Sabre gets a 2. Fox managed to dump Sabre to the outside and catches him in with a boot to the head and a DDT between the ropes from the apron for a 2 count. Fox places Sabre on the top rope and follows him up. Sabre now with a Cobra twist on the top rope, but forces to break before the 5 count. Fox runs back with a seated avalanche Spanish fly for a 2 count. Sabre attempts a roll to safety, but Fox comes flying out of the ring with a somersault plancha to the floor. Fox rolls Sabre in the and comes off the top with a 450 miss. Sabre with a leg trap roll up gets 2, and now a brutal attack to the knee of Fox by Sabre. Standing heel hook by Zack Sabre Jr., but Fox lights out. Sabre takes the back of Fox and kicks the knees, getting his hooks in and locking in a spattle. Zack Sabre Jr. grabs a hold of the far leg and applies the stretched muffler with the spattle, and Fox taps. Winner Zack Sabre Jr. After the match, Zack Sabre Jr. says the most active TV champion in all of wrestling, and that brings out Samoa Joe. Ruh-roh. We got some happens here. Joe says there can only be one TV champion. Joe says it's clear the powers that be don't want either company to lose, but the powers that are here, so let's see who's the real TV champion is. For some reason, that brings out Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. Said Sydal has never been a TV champion, and he deserves his shot. Zack Sabre Jr. says he and Joe could team up to take care of business, and if they can talk to each other. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Match 8. Dalton Castle and Boy 1 versus Gates of Agony. Dalton is fired up since the Mogul Embassy injured Boy 2 last week. Khan and Boy to start. Boy used his speed to avoid Khan, but Leona blasts him from behind and gets gut wrench 3/4 of the way across the ring. Avalanche in the corner by Leona and a blockbuster by Khan. Basement flatliner by Boy, but Castle isn't able to make the tag. Leona with some big splashes to Boy, and he's in trouble. Chop to the corner and a body slam by Khan gets a 2. Leona is just torturing Boy here for what seems to be an extended period of time. Castle finally gets tagged in and clears the ring with exploder suplexes. Bunch of splashes by Castle and a German suplex to Khan. Castle now used Boy as a projectile, and Leona catches him and hits a Uranagi on the apron. Fireman's carry into a gutbuster to Castle, and open the gates to Boy, and this one is over. The winner of the Gates of Agony. This was, you blinked and you were done. Workhorseman and Shane Taylor versus Midnight Heat and Sharaf. Henry kicks Pearl in the face, and Drake destroys him with chops in the corner. Belly to belly to Pearl and Drake with a Vader bomb in the corner. Chops by Drake and a drop toe hold by Henry into Drake's knees. With a double stomp finish, Sharif makes the tag, and he's big, but he gets a headbutt by Taylor and a big lariat. Package pile driver, drill bit, brainbuster in stereo. Then this one's over. Taylor and the Workhorsemen win. Match 10. Ashley D'Amboise versus Mercedes Martinez. Headlock takeover by Mercedes, but D'Amboise counters with a head scissors. Mercedes gets out and paintbrushes D'Amboise. Mercedes ducks a clothesline and responds with a rolling elbow. Snap suplex by Mercedes, and she holds on for a second and a third. Hammer throw by Martinez, who misses a charge as D'Amboise responds with a pop-up running neck breaker. D'Amboise looks for a burning hammer, maybe as Mercedes counters with a spinebuster. Mercedes traps the arms and pounds on the chest. D'Amboise comes back with some really old, odd-looking strikes and now looks for a burning hammer, and lands it. 2 count. Martinez trips up D'Amboise from behind and traps the arms for a curb stomp. Surfboard with a dragon sleeper and finishes this, and D'Amboise taps. Winner is Mercedes Martinez. Main event. Match 11. Fight Without Honor. The Kingdom versus Darius Martin and Action Andrade. The match starts with a brawl starts on the ramp as Andrade comes prepared with a kendo stick. Martin and Andrade look for anything they can find underneath the ring, and we have some plunder. Some dropkick Van Daminator to Bennett. Double drop toe hold to Tavern to unfolded chairs to the unfolded chair and a Hurricane Rana by Andrade. Tavern is in the garbage and can't beat and getting beat with chairs, pipes, and more. Marker goes for a low blow on Martin on the apron as Bennett blasts him with a chair to the face. Sorry, that was Maria. Spinebuster by Bennett to Andrade on the trash can. Tavern sends Martin to the ladder in the corner. Bennett has a trash can as Tavern sends Martin into the ladder in the corner. Bennett has a Martin in Doomsday Device position on the outside as Tavern dives from the ring, but Martin moves and Tavern takes Martin out. Andrade takes out both men with an Arabian press. Andrade puts another table in the ring. Bottom rope assisted complete shot by Martin to Bennett, but Tavern is here to blast everyone with a chair. Kingdom set up about 6 chairs like a table and looked like for a spike pile driver of some kind. Hit it, only to get a 2 count, and Andrade breaks it up. Proton Pack attempt on Andrade, but gets free and hits a big boot to Bennett, and a wheelbarrow bulldog to Tavern. Tavern sets up a table now as Andrade comes off the apron with a springboard 450. The table does not break, so Andrade suplexes Tavern through the table anyway. The table never breaks on a 450, by the way. Bennett breaks down Andrade with a series of forearms and a spear. Running Spicoli driver through the table by Bennett. Purple Thunder by Tavern thought the chair on Martin. 2 count only. Andrade takes Tavern to the floor as Bennett disposes of Martin from the top to the apron. Maria is here, and she got a pipe in her hand, which she uses to block Martin to hit Martin in the back. Maria told Martin as Bennett delivers a bunch of stiff chops. Bennett rebounds off the bottom rope and absolutely levels his wife. Maria with a rolling elbow back in the ring. Andrade goes for a low blow on Tavern. Double team inverted fidget spinner to Tavern. Super kick party to Bennett. in the ring as Martin puts Bennett on his shoulders, and Andrade comes off the top of the ladder with a doomsday device. 1, 2, 3. Darius Martin and Action Andrade pick up the victory. And that is it. Very simple tonight, this morning. I'm serious. I don't like to spend too much time on Ring of Honor. It's now the new dark. So that is that. I want everybody to have a great Saturday. Please, while you're here, check out episode 291 of the podcast. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for all notifications so when I go live or upload a video, you'll know about it. Also, tomorrow I will be doing the schedule for next week's festivities. And please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, Mel's Mad Chat. And please follow me on Snapchat and Facebook. Please go out and check out harrys.com. Go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com. Please go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Go check out Death Wish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. Beware of the Fury from HOG Wrestling. And you can get all the happens on their social media. You know what to do. Please go also check out the website, hogwrestling.net, and they will be having another event, which is next month. I don't know the exact date, but you can get all that information on the website. Please have a great Saturday and enjoy the rest of my content on my YouTube page. I love you all, and I'll see you this week for episode 292, and we're going to get the haps of the Double or Nothing weekend. I love you. Have a great Saturday, and enjoy your coffee in bed. Love you all.